Wherever you are, whatever you did, it's a page in your book, but it isn't the end. Your Father will meet you with arms open wide. This is where your heart belongs. Come running like a prodigal. 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 There will be nights when you hear whispers of a life you once knew. Don't let it linger, 'cause there's a grace that falls upon you. Don't you forget, in the places you're weak, He's very strong. Don't ever believe you don't deserve love. The same God that protects you when you're lost and alone is the very same God that is calling you home. Wherever you are, whatever you did, it's a page in your book, but it isn't the end. Your Father will meet you with arms open wide. This is where your heart belongs. Come running like a prodigal. Come running like a prodigal. Come running like a prodigal. Oh, let your life be made new. Oh, as you come into view, your Father's not waiting. No, He's running too. He's running straight to you. Wherever you are, whatever you did, wherever you are, whatever you did, it's a page in your book, but it isn't the end. Your Father will meet you with arms open wide. This is where your heart belongs. Come running like a prodigal. 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 Come running like a prodigal.
More music and more ministry for Southern Illinois. It is local Christian radio, 105.5 and 90.9 The Vine. From the Sidewalk Prophets and their song called Prodigal. Good morning, it is 8:47. The Vine Morning Show, here we are on the Tuesday morning. I'm Mark, and again, thanks for listening to 105.5 and 90.9 The Vine. And maybe you're tuned in this morning. Our live video feed, our in-studio camera, hello everyone, is on right now on our website at wvyn.org. I'm Mark. It's great to have you along this morning. As thanks for tuning in. If you're watching this morning on our website as well, and if not, you can go to our website, wvyn.org, and the front page of our website right there. Just hit the button there for live in-studio camera, and then boom, you're going to see me on the air this morning. And we are rolling our in-studio camera because you're going to see some graphics coming up just after 9 o'clock. This morning, as I'm going to have a special guest by phone joining me on the air here, it'll be Kendra Mitchell. Kendra is the area coordinator for Operation Christmas Child for Southern Illinois. And we're going to be talking with Kendra on the phone this morning. And she'll be talking a little bit about Operation Christmas Child and what it means as it's fully in full swing and fully underway. So keep listening and keep watching, all right? As the interview with Kendra coming up just after 9 o'clock here this morning. Okay, well, are you what you would consider a shopaholic, maybe? Is your shopping out of control? Now, I'm not only just talking to the ladies here, I'm talking to the guys as well. Well, if maybe it is, maybe you're not aware of it. Well, here's some signs your shopping may be out of control, all right? Now, maybe you have a closet full of clothes with tags on them. Maybe for ladies out there, clothing, jewelry, shoes, accessories. Men, yeah, guys, maybe you're a shopaholic. You tend to buy bigger ticket items like watches, cameras, maybe sporting equipment. Maybe you can't go a day or two without buying something for yourself. Even small purchases we're talking here, like ladies, a new lipstick, maybe in the same shade you already have, or maybe thank you notes to add to the pile you stocked away in that drawer at home. Maybe that's maybe something you have. A lot of that. You experience shopper's high. Now, shopping addiction is fueled by what they say a powerful cycle of emotions, and this includes that sense of exhilaration or high after making a purchase that can become addictive. Now, shopping releases the brain chemical dopamine, which is associated with feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. Dopamine also plays a big role in many other addictive behaviors, so just be careful, all right? Maybe you experience a letdown or buyer's remorse after a shopping spree, maybe. Now, we've all heard the saying, what goes up must come down, right? Well, when compulsive shoppers buy something that's the brain reward center is stimulated, giving rise to that euphoric feeling of shopping high they can become dependent on, but that high is quickly followed by a lower mood after a purchase. You've gotten into maybe a fight, maybe an argument with your spouse over shopping, whether the argument is maybe unnecessary purchases, hours spent browsing online or in a store. If your spouse notes your compulsive shopping habits, well, it's a good indication maybe you have a problem. Now, again, it goes for the guys out there as well. You depend on retail therapy to cope with stress or anxiety. You feel anxious or irritable if you can't shop. You can't focus at work or at school if you're still in school and you like to shop. Maybe you've skipped work or social obligations to get your shopping fix. Have you ever been in or fit into that category before? Here's one. You've begun hiding bills and maybe you don't want the other spouse to find out about. Maybe you've started hiding your habits and purchases. Now, I can understand that for Christmas because, it's that time of the year where you're buying a special gift for someone, and you don't want them to find out till the day they open it and it comes out from under the tree. I can understand that. That's a different story. But maybe, other than Christmas, you start hiding your habits and purchases. Maybe you are a shopaholic, or signs your shopping is out of control. And you've tried and failed numerous times to stop. Maybe you need to seek some counseling. Just some tips for you that maybe your shopping might be out of control. Now, again, the holidays are special, and that's understandable because you want to buy that special gift for somebody. That's all right. No problem with that. But in other words, just be careful out there. If you have that kind of addiction and you're trying to break it and you can't, maybe you need to talk to a friend or maybe seek some counseling. All right. Hey, we're going to look at coming up, it's going to get cold here soon. And I mentioned this earlier this morning. We're having some pleasant temperatures right now. Today's high is going to be about 65. How often can you say in November you can go outside in short sleeve shirts and no jacket? Well, right now you can, but it's going to get colder here coming up soon, and then we're going to have the winter doldrums sit in on us, and we're going to feel those winter blahs and the winter blues as well. Well, we're going to have some simple steps to winter wellness coming up for you, and effective ways to handle toxic people coming up for you this morning here on The Vibe. But don't forget now, my interview with Kendra Mitchell coming up just after 9 o'clock this morning, and we're going to talk a little bit about Operation Christmas Child coming up just after 9 with Kendra. So we're heading into the 9 o'clock hour. Right now, Britt Nicole, her song called Believe, coming up next right here at The Vine.
Wait, there's something I gotta say. It'll take just a minute, so don't walk away. I search in circles for a remedy to fight the poison that is killing me. I'm falling faster over the beats. Is it
from Planet Shakers. I know who you are.
No matter what we are going through in our lives, in every season, God is there. Whatever I face, I have hope. When I'm sick, He is my healer. He is my joy. When I don't have much left, He provides. This song is all about the unfailing character of our God. He is the one we can rely on, the one we can depend on, and the one that we worship. I know who you are.
Lord, Maker, Savior, I know that through it all, you are greater. Your love for me will never fade away. Those who hope in you will never be ashamed, 'cause I know who you are.
I know who you are. Planet Shakers on 105.5 and 90.9 The Vine.
You spoke a word, life began. Told oceans where to start and where to end. You set in motion time and space, but still you come and you call to me by name. But still you come and you call to me by name. If you can hold the stars in place, you can hold my heart the same. Whenever I fall away, whenever I start to break. So here I am, lifting up my heart to the one who holds the stars. The deepest depths, the darkest nights, can't separate, can't keep me from your sight. I get so lost, forget my way, but still you love and you don't forget my name. If you can hold the stars in place, you can hold my heart the same. Whenever I fall away, whenever I start to break. So here I am, lifting up my heart. If you can come the raging sea, you can come the storm in me. Never to fall away, you never show up too late. So here I am, lifting up my heart to the one who holds the stars. Your love has called my name. What do I have to fear? What do I have to fear? Your love has called my name. What do I have to fear? What do I have to fear? If you can hold the stars in place, you can know my heart the same. Whenever I fall away, whenever I start to break. So here I am, lifting up my heart, lifting up. If you can come the raging sea, you can come the storm in me. Never to fall away, you never show up too late. So here I am, lifting up my heart to the one who holds the stars. You're the one who holds the stars.
This is your home for best Christian music.
WVYN, Bluefoot, Wayne City, Fairfield, Mount Vernon.
And now on Translator, W288CO Centralia, broadcasting at 105.5.
A service of Real Life Radio Foundation.
The best Christian music. 90.9 The Vine.
And we welcome you back to the Vine Morning Show here on this Tuesday morning. I'm Mark, just after 9 a.m. Thanks for listening to 105.5 and 90.9 The Vine. You may be tuned in this morning on our live in-studio camera on our website at wdyn.org. Thanks for tuning in as we have a special guest that is going to join us on the air this morning. And let's bring in Kendra Mitchell. Kendra, good morning, and thanks for taking a little time to join me this morning.
Good morning, Mark. It's nice to be with you again.
You betcha. Yeah, it hadn't been that long ago. We were in Harrisburg for Sidewalk Prophets, but boy, time flies, doesn't it, anymore? It sure does.
It does.
Yeah. Hey, now we're switching gears after that concert, and of course you've been busy probably with this for a long time. You're the area coordinator for Operation Christmas Child for Southern Illinois. And tell us a little bit about Operation Christmas Child through Samaritan's Purse. How long have you been involved with the program, Kendra?
Well, I've been involved for several years, but this is my fourth year as the area coordinator. And it's like you said, it's a ministry of Samaritan's Purse where we collect gift-filled shoe boxes that are sent overseas and distributed to children all over the world.
Yeah, this is such a great program, and it's growing by leaps and bounds, Kendra, and more churches, more and more individuals are understanding it now, and this is such a program. It goes back a long time ago, and then Franklin Graham got involved. Can you give us a little bit of history about it?
Sure. It started in 1993, was actually the first year that Franklin took it over. He saw the opportunity to get involved with reaching children all over the world with the gospel through these shoe boxes. And so he had met a gentleman that had started doing it but couldn't continue to do it, asked Franklin if he would take it over. And because of the amazing opportunity that it presented for reaching children and their families and their communities, he took it on, and it has grown, like you said, just exponentially. A few years ago, we celebrated the 100 millionth shoebox that was collected, and now we're probably getting close to the 120, 130 million mark, so it's really exciting.
Yeah, Kendra, a lot of churches that are involved in this, and I know our church, House of Prayer in Albion, we just had our packing party Sunday afternoon, and we do 300 boxes, but there are some churches out there, bigger churches, that do more than that. And, it went by so fast and everything, but this is a great fellowship. It's a great ministry. And, there are just so many people that still may have some questions about, okay, what's it all about? But the website, you can go to the website and it'll answer all your questions, right?
It sure will. SamaritansPurse.org is a great place to start to give you everything you need to know about how to pack a shoebox.
Now, you have been overseas before on one of these mission trips, right, to distribute the shoe boxes. How did that go?
Oh, it was amazing. Yes, I got the opportunity this past June to travel with a team from Samaritan's Purse to Paraguay to actually deliver shoe boxes into the hands of the children. And it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience that I will never forget.
Yeah, and what I know a once-in-a-lifetime experience, but these are kids that you get to just be right up front and close and personal with, because you're handing them a box that's got so many things in their shoebox that they may not see on a regular basis, right?
That's right. We spend so much time on this side of the shoebox preparing them and informing people about them. That's what I do year-round. So it was really a unique opportunity to get to see the kids open the boxes and experience what happens on the other side of the shoebox. And what I experienced was that the kids were just as excited to receive the gospel, if not more so, than they were even the items in the box, which they love the items in the box too.
Yeah, I've got on, for those that may be watching on our website, our live in-studio camera this morning at wvyn.org, I've got a graphic right now, Kendra, and when I read this graphic, and I've seen this graphic before, but it just sends cold chills down my spine. One child is saved every 30 seconds through OCC. How amazing is that?
Yeah, it is amazing. The multiplication that happens of the gospel through these is so incredible, because what happens is every shoebox that's handed out, they have the gospel going before it. So they share with the kids about Jesus, and the kids get a booklet to take home that's called The Greatest Gift. And what happens is those kids take those books home, and sometimes their families are even there for the distribution. But if they're not, they take the information home and they share it with their families. We're seeing communities being changed, crime rates dropping, churches being planted because of a shoebox distribution. So the impact of the shoebox is just so much bigger than most people realize.
Yeah, and people are wondering, okay, what goes into a shoebox? How do you pack a shoebox? What are some of the items that are popular and that can be placed in the shoebox, Kendra?
Sure. We recommend that everybody start with what we call a wow item, so something that would catch their eye when they open the shoebox. So for a girl, it might be a stuffed animal or a doll. For boys, what I recommend is getting a soccer ball and deflating it, buying a pump and wrapping the pump up in the soccer ball and putting a rubber band around it, putting that in the shoebox. And then once you get your wow item in, then just pack around it with some school supplies, pencils and paper, crayons, or maybe some personal hygiene items, some toothbrushes, soap, washcloths, things like that. What I experienced, the boys really love Matchbox cars. They love hats. Those are really popular. And most of the countries that we send these shoeboxes to, the kids love soccer, so you can't go wrong with the soccer ball.
No, not at all. And something else that's good to put into the box, Kendra, are clothing items like socks, underwear, a shirt. Now, I understand, you can put hard candy in there, and right now toothpaste, but all that is going to change next year, right?
Yes, what we have found is that the candy and the toothpaste are actually holding the boxes up in customs, which we want to make sure the boxes get into the hands of the children. So this is the last year, 2016 is the last year that you can put candy and toothpaste in a shoebox.
And, something else that's really neat, too, and this is really cool for parents that have small children that want to get that child involved and teach them about how to love other children from other countries. You can place in that shoebox a personal letter, a photo of your family if you want, but you can also track that box, right, to make sure it goes somewhere, right?
That's right. We have a feature on SamaritansPurse.org where you can follow your box. So every box, we need a $7 shipping donation, so that helps get the box where it's going. It's expensive to get these boxes distributed, and if you pay for your shipping online, there's this Follow the Box feature where you actually will get an email telling you what country your box goes to. And a neat thing about that, this past year, my family's boxes, we got an email saying that one of the places that our boxes had gone was Malawi. Well, about 2 months later, my son received a letter in the mail from Malawi because we had put his picture in his shoebox with our name and address on the back of it. And this child had received his shoebox and had written him a letter and included his own picture in the letter. So it was neat to see how it all coordinated, just like the Follow the Box said it would. It went to Malawi, the letter came from Malawi, and it was just neat to hear from the child that received my son's shoebox on the other side of the world.
It's like a pen pal. It's somebody, a friend you can have forever, and you can correspond back from that point on. And a really neat thing about this too, Kendra, is you're not limited to how many boxes you want to send. If you want to send 10, 12, 13 boxes as a family, you can do that. If you want to send one, you can, and you're not limited to either a boy or girl. You're right, you can send to whoever you want, right?
That's correct. You can pack as many shoe boxes as you want. We have some people in Southern Illinois that literally pack hundreds just by themselves every year, and that is fantastic. The more shoe boxes we pack, the more children we can reach. It sounds like a lot when you say that we've packed 125 million shoe boxes, but when you consider how many children there are in the world, that's a small dent in the total number. So we want to encourage people to keep packing shoe boxes because, we don't know what's going to happen. Our time may be short, and we want to reach as many children as we can with the gospel before Jesus comes back, and so keep packing shoe boxes.
Amen. It's such a great ministry. And something else I encourage, someone was asking me the other day, is there any YouTube videos out there that people can watch? And I said, oh, absolutely. And I said, Zach King. I don't know if you're familiar with him or not, but he's an illusionist. But he does things with these shoe boxes that are just, him and his wife are very big in Operation Christmas Child. They are, and he's an amazing illusionist. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, he is. Actually, his wife, Rachel, I believe she used to work for Operation Christmas Child.
Yes, that's right.
And, so, yes, he did a video last year that was really cool. He's done a new one this year. I just shared it on my Facebook page yesterday. It's so neat how he uses the trick of the eye to make it so much fun to pack a shoebox.
Yeah, and I do. I'm like you. I encourage you, check that video out. Just put in Zach King and it'll pop up, and you'll be able to see what he does with these shoe boxes. But this is a great ministry, and it's one of those where that once you get involved every year, you want to stay involved in it because you're reaching children that don't have the opportunity that our children do here in the United States to experience Christmas, because they're getting, as you mentioned, they're getting a gift, and it's also you're sharing the love of Jesus through this simple gift, right?
That's right. I got involved with it originally because it was a good opportunity for me to do something with my children to teach them to be charitable. This is the country that we live in. Our kids have so much stuff. So I'm always looking for opportunities to teach my kids about giving beyond themselves. And this has been such a fun way. My kids love going shopping for shoeboxes every year. They so much enjoy picking stuff out and knowing that what they pick out is going to go directly into the hands of a child. And we encourage you to pray for the children that receive your shoeboxes, because God already knows exactly which shoebox is going to go into which child's hands. And we're praying that God is just preparing fertile soil for those shoeboxes to go in and for them to receive the gospel and ultimately the greatest gift of all, which is Jesus.
Yeah, on a personal level, there's people that I know that are involved, and then churches, so many churches in the area involved, and there's drop-off locations, and those locations are all throughout southern Illinois. And if the House of Prayer is a relay center and a drop-off location, but if someone needs to know, Kendra, how can I get involved in packing a shoebox? Where can I get boxes? The National Collection Week is coming up, right?
That's right. It starts this coming Monday, the 14th, through the following Monday, the 21st. And like you said, there are actually 10 locations all over southern Illinois. You can just Google Operation Christmas Child drop-off locations, and it'll take you straight to a link where you can type in your zip code and find the one that's closest to you. Definitely House of Prayer, Central Christian in Mount Vernon, Freedom Baptist in McLeansboro, and Cornerstone Church in Centralia are the ones that are closest to the radio station.
Yeah, and those are the locations where you can drop those boxes. Often you can check out I'm sure their church's website for times and as well as just to take your shoebox there. And again, someone asked me the other day, well, how my box is going overseas. How much is that going to cost, and how do I get the money there to send that box overseas? It's very simple. You just put it in the box, right, Kendra?
Right. Put it in the box or pay for it online if you want to find out where your box goes. Either one is fine.
And, I've seen some letters and Sherry and I have read some of these letters from some of the kids that have corresponded back with our church, and you better have some Kleenexes ready because you read a lot about their life and what this box really means to them. And there are lives that are changed by Operation Christmas Child, that children are coming back over and giving a testimony on behalf of what a great ministry this is. Like Maria, for instance, she's been in the United States here recently, right?
Yes, she actually lives here now. She lives in South Dakota, but she was just recently in southern Illinois and shared her testimony of receiving a shoebox when she lived in the Ukraine. And she received a box of crayons in a box of crayons in her shoebox. And she was so moved by that. She had never seen crayons before. She thought they were candy originally and tried to eat them, but quickly realized that they did not taste very good. But once she figured out what they were for, she already was interested in being an artist. And so now she is an artist. She lives in South Dakota. She's going to art school. She does photography. And she tells in her testimony about how that box of crayons really changed her life and just helped to grow that passion in her that she already had to do art.
Yeah, I remember her telling that story. You know how when we were kids, how often did we want to think, "Ooh, this must be candy," and bite into that, that crayon. But
Yeah, that's right.
but it's changed the lives of these children, and she even mentioned that her family, how important it is, and her entire family work into this ministry, right?
They do. Maria just had a birthday, and she actually made it a challenge to her friends instead of giving her birthday gifts if they would pack shoe boxes. So she had a shoebox packing party, and she had set a goal because it was her 25th birthday to pack 25 boxes. And just a couple days ago, they had their packing party. She actually packed 50 shoe boxes from what her friends gave her for her birthday. So she is just in love with the ministry, and it is so exciting to see these shoebox recipients going. They travel around all over the United States giving their testimonies, and they are all so powerful of how the shoebox has changed their lives, and how they found out that there was hope. A lot of these kids live in such desperate circumstances that they have never experienced hope, or the fact that somebody loves them, and when they receive a gift that they know has been packed just for them, they'll tell you that they feel like somebody sees them and knows them and loves them. And, of course, it's God, and He works through us. And so it's just so amazing what the shoebox can do for these kids.
Again, if any church is not involved in Operation Christmas Child, or any individual, and you want to, just check with the area, with the church in the area, or just better than that, go to SamaritansPurse.org, and all the information from following your labels to how to pack the shoebox to what to pack. Everything is located on the website, right, Kendra?
It is, and if you want some boxes, or you can use any shoe boxes, that's fine. But our relay centers they actually have some shoe boxes there. If your church wants to get involved and you just don't have time to order the stuff online, just go to the drop-off locator and find out where the one closest to you is, and talk to the people there. They can certainly help get you started this year, since they are due back in the next couple weeks. Yeah.
Remember, November 14th through the 21st, everyone, National Collection Week through Operation Christmas Child. Kendra, this is such a special ministry. It's it means so much to so many people. And again, thanks for heading it up in Southern Illinois as the area coordinator. And hey, it's going to be another great year to look forward to, and looking forward to next year.
We're praying for 23,000 shoeboxes this year in Southern Illinois. Last year we collected just over 20,000. So I would appreciate if people would just pray that we get 23,000 shoeboxes. And we also have a Facebook page. If you would like to join that, it's OCC Southern Illinois. And on the last day of National Collection Week, we'll be posting our totals for the Southern Illinois area on that day. It's going to be exciting, and so if you want to find out what kind of numbers we see this year, definitely join our Facebook group. And we also do events throughout the year, just like when Maria came in, we advertised through that group.
Yeah. What a great program it is. We're proud to be a part of it, Kendra, and can't wait and see what God has in store down the road in future years to come. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It is.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for taking time with me this morning, and I'll see you soon, all right?
Sounds good. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Kendra. See you soon. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. That's Kendra Mitchell. She's the area coordinator for Operation Christmas Child for Southern Illinois, and you heard her say it's very easy to get involved. Just go to SamaritansPurse.org and look for Operation Christmas Child, and you can get all the information right there. Again, National Collection Week is coming up. It's Monday the 14th through Monday the 21st. If you don't have a shoebox yet, check with one of the relay centers, one of the churches, and they'll be glad to get you a shoebox. Pack that shoebox. If you don't have the official one, use any one at home, and use a shoebox at home. And again, if you need to know how to pack, how to follow your box labels, how to pack that shoebox, and what to pack, just go to SamaritansPurse.org, Operation Christmas Child, and you'll have all the information right there that you need. All right. And we thank Kendra for taking time this morning to join us right here on the Vine Morning Show to talk about Operation Christmas Child.